Can we do it together?
Okay.
Hello team, welcome back to the Music Making Mindset. I'm with the fantastically amazing Faith Kayrooz today for an artist spotlight. Can't wait to get into it. Let's go. So, artist spotlight. Faith Kayrooz, the artist, the musician, the singer-songwriter. Why don't you, just to set a context,
For sure.
why don't you just tell us a little bit about your music, what you use it for, if people are going to listen to it, what should they expect, like currently?
Currently, and I think always it's been like story.
Yeah.
Like that's just like the drive for everything that I do. It's always about what story am I communicating and is it something that's going to be impactful? And I think that comes out, currently it's been in more of an acoustified realm and world, but the more I've been working on producing, the more it's now infused into my songwriting.
Okay.
And so I've been exploring a lot of different sounds, but
When you say acoustified for our listeners out there,
great question.
can you just define that a little bit?
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, what acoustified feels like is kind of stripping it back to a lot of acoustic instruments.
Nice.
So live sounds, live drums, live guitars, lots of, I'm a big vocal person. I love my vocal stacks and
Nice.
harmonies.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
everything to me.
Fantastic.
So definitely I think stepping into the world of Faith Kayrooz music, it's all about you're entering kind of like a cinematic story. And that's what I want. I want to transport people.
Faith's going to play for us today.
Yeah.
Just tell us just a little bit about the song you're going to play for us today.
Yeah, so this one's called Johnny.
Johnny?
It's
Is Johnny
actually-
real?
You know what? Everyone asks.
Really?
I don't know a Johnny, thankfully.
All
but it's very interesting. I wrote a song called Betty ages ago. And I've actually been building like a little family tree that's going to come in my next few albums. So I've got Betty. And Johnny is like the brother to Betty.
Okay.
And it kind of... even though he's not real, the story of him is real.
Okay, awesome.
It's drawn from a lot of perspectives on what a traumatic upbringing can be like or what a broken home can feel like. And I feel like it's a story that's so often shut down. And I want to bring that into someone's ears and make them feel seen. And this one, I was really grateful. It's like, it's opened so many doors. It won the 2025 Listen Up National Songwriting Competition and got me to Sydney. And it's been huge for me, but it still
Congrats
feels...
on that. That's like such a big achievement. Like
Thank you.
winning songwriting competitions and stuff like that, it just shows the talent and the authenticity that comes out. I mean, you wait till you hear it's so authentic. So it's awesome. I want to ask a question before you tell us too much. When did you start? Like, tell us about from when you started music to like how did it come about?
From the womb.
It was like,
Straight in the
Really?
womb. It's
your mum's going shoosh, shoosh,
yeah,
shoosh.
come on, I'm trying to sleep.
I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, and I'm just like doobity-bop. No, it's honestly because it was just my mum and I growing up, and she did classical music.
Yeah.
She was an opera singer.
Yeah.
But my household and my life was filled with music. And she tells me about how when I was like a kid, I would play on the pots and pans in the kitchen. But I was always singing and always making up stuff, and it was a creative outlet for me. But I was around 8 when I started like writing music on paper, and I still have those pages. And
Oh wow.
it was a way for me to start making sense of a lot that was going on in my life, but also have creative liberty because I was going through things, and I think it was a beautiful expression for me.
Yeah.
And then so I started songwriting since then. I was always singing, picked up a number of instruments when I was around 10, like guitar, ukulele, viola. And then being in those environments with other musicians completely I don't want to say shifted, but it grew my understanding of what a music space looks like, which is why collaboration is so important. But it also helped me to grow in my love for performing.
Okay.
And then when I was 14, I started professionally gigging.
Still pretty young, 14.
I was a baby.
Pretty young.
I was a little baby.
Yeah.
So my first professional gig
How'd
was...
you go with nerves and stage fright? Were you...
Ugh.
What, was it problematic?
I still get nervous.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it was definitely, it affected my, you know, I'd get all nervous and I'd kind of be a bit quiet and I'd be like, turn up the amp.
Oh, turn it up. You're not quiet.
Yeah, but not anymore. But it was honestly just a matter of constantly doing it.
Fantastic.
And I think like practicing obviously a lot with yourself, but then also around other people. You're never going to be able to just get up on stage for the first like 30 times and be completely free of nerves.
Do you think like if you feel the nerves, it's just that it means something to you? Like if you're not nervous, like,
I think it's a mix.
Yeah.
I think if you're nervous, it means you care.
Yeah.
And that's important because you want to, if you're going on stage with nerves, the amount of times when I thought at the time, I was like, gosh, my voice sounded like crap. But emotion came out because of the nerves. And people ended up coming up to me and being like, damn, that resonated with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, I would rather, as much as I love to sound good, I would much rather someone say that they connected with something because my emotions were like, and I sounded a little bit off, than sound perfect and no one resonate with it.
Now, listen, there's a lot to learn in that. I mean, if you've been watching my podcast, you'll hear me talk about this a lot. Faith just said that emotion and performativity trumps sound, whether it sounds good. So people connect to that, right?
They do. And it's in every form, whether it's like on a stage or in your headphones.
Yeah.
I have heard stuff that, it changes the game.
So let's go to your process.
Cool.
Songwriting.
Yeah.
Talk to us about, like, do you have many forms of songwriting processes or
100%.
just tell us how you write songs?
Yeah. I mean, it totally varies. I mean, obviously the source, the inspiration.
But where does that come from?
Yeah.
The source of inspiration. Where does that come from?
The source of inspiration. I mean, my muse.
Well,
what is my muse?
For all the people out there who want to develop this skill, they might be writing songs that they're not happy with. And like, I mean, I've heard Faith's songs. They're strong songs. They're wonderful songs. They tell stories. People love stories. You're going to hear all about Johnny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But where does this inspiration come from for you?
So many different places. And I think it's a good thing to challenge yourself and challenge your sources. So I'm very introspective.
Yeah.
I'm very in my head. And music can be a therapy for me. So I'll sit down on the floor of my room and I will be as honest. I used to be scared of it, but be as honest with myself as I can. Even if it means it sounds like I'm making fun of myself in a song. I'm just going to pump it out. Sometimes it's because I overlook a view and I want to capture what the grass sounds like. Or it's I hear someone else's story and I've never experienced that. How can I make that into a song and stand in a place of empathy? And so I think it's the older I've gotten, you know, the more different styles of music I listen to, the more I challenge myself to try them. And it doesn't always start off amazing, but you start off. And then it's going to grow the more you do it. And I think it's so exciting because I've now opened up doors that I don't feel like I'm completely stuck in one avenue of songwriting source. I can find it, and then you get way more songs that way too.
It sounds like what you just described. I might sit and see a view, or I might sit and be with myself. I mean, two lovely little introverts here sitting on their own. Go away, world. I love to sit on my own. But what I'm talking about is you're actually in that moment. You're not thinking, oh, tomorrow I'm going to write a song. You're like, right now, present.
100%.
Absolutely.
It can be scary.
Yeah.
I remember I think I was around 20. And it was a song I wrote called 20.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, right? And it was one of the most honest times I'd been with myself. And there were a lot of things I had been so scared to write about.
Yeah.
But I had to tell myself, you know what? Screw it.
Screw it.
I'm going to do it. And it changed a lot for me.
Yeah.
Because I think it's scary to be in the moment with yourself and all the vulnerabilities that come with songwriting and the judgment that comes with it, right? The self-critique.
Yeah.
But by giving yourself permission and grace to say, it doesn't have to be good, it just has to be me. Like, that is awesome.
How old are you?
22.
You're like a wise soul, mate.
It's the tea. It's the tea.
Seriously, like to reflect as a musician at the age of 22, to realise that, hey, this is just me.
Yeah.
That's why people are getting it. That's why people, I would hasten to think that's why you won an award for your song.
Thanks.
Because they feel the realness about it. I've been talking to the viewers about the fact that if you want to make great music, the last thing I suggest they do is go and listen to some music that's currently popular and try and make music like that.
For sure.
I reckon just who are you? What are you feeling right now?
Yeah.
What is it about you that you want to do so people can get to know you and develop this artist brand of you?
Yeah.
That people can go, oh, I relate to that.
I love that. And I think too, it's like when you then do get to a place where you feel more, and you're always going to change and you're always going to continue learning, but you feel more comfortable with your own style and your own understanding of music and self. Then when you do want to try and create something in familiarity with a pop scene or, you know, like Olivia Rodrigo or you know, you can be super comfortable with yourself that you now know the difference.
Yeah.
Or like you can draw inspiration from it for you.
Let's go there then. Okay, I know you're you.
Yeah.
She's you, but
I mean,
influences. Have you got? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so many.
Just because you're you, like you're still getting influences, right?
I'm like, I like to think that we're all like little mosaics of like all the things that we've experienced and the songs. I mean, growing up, I listened to like so much.
Tell us who. Give us some.
It was everything from musical theatre and like Phantom of the Opera to Jessica Mauboy's R&B to Dolly Parton to Bruce Springsteen.
They're storytellers, right?
They're storytellers. That's the thing. I grew up with so much story, and I think that was the coolest thing because I would listen to and it's great because now I love experiencing all kinds of music.
Yeah.
But I would listen to a song and I would see the image in my head.
Yeah.
And I would be taken on a journey. I'd just be in the car driving to school. I'm like, wow, I just traveled to like Texas in my head somewhere, right? Like the USA, you know? And it's so magical. And so I think I love, you know, as well, I love a lot of, I love pop music. I love R&B. I love like EDM.
Yeah.
Just, I think music that like tickles the brain and that, you know, it just makes you feel and is real because there's a lot of people who put out music and it's great, but maybe it isn't as, you know, the buzzword, but like authentic to them. And you can feel it a bit.
A lot of people appropriate music to make music that sounds like music that's currently popular, and I think that's what stands out. Yeah. I think that's what makes people stand out. Is they go, oh yeah, you know, it sounds commercial, or it sounds like hip hop, or it sounds like R&B, but it's actually nothing else sounds like it.
Well, that's the thing. It's really cool. Like you look at Sabrina Carpenter's like latest album, right? Went huge. And it's cool because she's got a lot of like country influences and she's found this like artistic identity. But there was also so much experimentation from her previous album. And you can tell. Like you have songs like Man Child and then there's a song called When Did You Get Hot? And it's like quite different vibes for all the Sabrina Carpenter fans.
Yeah.
But it's cool because she's obviously allowing herself to explore the avenues of her own experience and storytelling.
Absolutely.
And it's commercial because it's pop.
Yeah.
And so it's consumable, but it's also not like the next song you're going to hear on the radio.
Okay. So, in the studio, producing music. Now, we're going to do a podcast about a little person called Producer Girl after this one.
Girl Producer.
So we won't go in too much detail, but why don't you just briefly, why don't you tell us about if you're producing, like your recent, what have you got, an EP or an album? What have you got?
I've got an album. So I've done an EP, produced one, and a live EP, and now I've got my fully produced album coming out.
So just kind of tell us about your role in those.
Yeah, I love to take the lead. I like to take the lead, especially when it's my stuff.
And so you bloody should.
As I should. When it comes to other people from doing stuff for them, I'm happy to take whatever role you need. But when it's I hear it and I see it.
So you're the producer.
I'm the producer. I'm the lead producer. I'm the sole songwriter.
Yeah.
I'm also a musician on it. If I know if I need drums or bass, I'm not going to try and fake it. I'm going to get the person I need.
So you'll collaborate with people who will benefit the music that you're working on, depending on what has to be played.
Absolutely.
And if you can't,
and I'm going to put my ego aside.
Absolutely.
If I know that I can produce a song, I will produce a song. If I know I need a second hand, which I didn't for this album, but if I do, I will ask.
We've got a pretty common saying here at the Music Making Mindset: leave your ego at the door.
It's a good one.
There you go.
It's a good
Get
one.
that ego, rip it out.
Rip it out.
Chuck it out the door, mate. You don't
Get need it. Honestly, it makes a world of difference because not only do you then come into a space just like so open and it makes the relationships that much better to work with. But also the music's like going to be better.
And you mentioned collaboration, right? Like, so you, ultimately, even though if the producer, you're producing and you're in charge, you will be having people involved in some way. So
absolutely.
Collaboration, how important is collaboration to you and your craft as Faith Kayrooz?
So it's crazy because when I was younger, I was just me in a room.
Yeah.
And I thought I was like, I don't need anybody else.
Yeah. So what has collaboration brought to you as a musician?
It's brought, well, not only really long life friendships of people that I treasure deeply.
And how good are those
respect.
things? Like
They're the best.
they're the building blocks of life. Like
They
they're
are.
so
And
important.
people that get me.
Yeah.
And I get that. And it also has enhanced my music.
Yeah.
It's helped me feel like I can step out of the box more. It's
By doing
challenged
stuff that
me.
isn't necessarily
That isn't just
your
me.
right. Yeah.
Or if it is my music, it's helped me think of something that was not even in my realm or train of thought before. And then that opens up a whole other world of experimentation.
And how good is it that if someone brought that idea and you went, wow, I've never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Let's go over there. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Leave your ego at the door.
Exactly.
Like, that's a cool idea. I didn't come up
Yes.
with it, but I don't care. Let's go do that.
Right, and that's the thing. It's like I had to learn, because I had my own ego too. Everyone does.
Yeah.
But it's like I had to go, it's so okay that it's not my idea and that it's good because
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then you just get such joy
Yeah.
from seeing someone else succeed
Yeah.
and also seeing their joy in feeling like they're heard and seen.
And the music succeed, right? Whatever is better for the music. Whatever is best for the
serves the
music.
music,
Yeah,
100%.
It serves the music.
And that's what it should always be.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about now and in the next couple of months. What's happening in the world of Faith Kayrooz? What if they
gosh.
wanted to go check you out?
Yeah.
How would they check you out?
Check me out, guys. Well, literally anywhere you find social media or music, it's just Faith Kayrooz, Kayrooz. It's a funny name.
Now, you produced an album recently.
Yes. So my debut album, it's coming out hopefully in the next few months. It's
Yeah.
in like the final stages of mixing, and so that's coming. So I've released 2 singles from that, Johnny and Middle Somewhere.
Nice.
It was really exciting. I got to co-direct and produce my first ever music video, which was for
Fantastic.
Johnny, which is amazing.
We might actually hit Faith up for a little excerpt to insert into this video. Is that okay? We let them?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to put it in now.
But not left behind, and you're ahead, but still out of time, and you're broke, but never in bare, caught in the middle somewhere.
We're back.
And we're back. Thanks for watching. Yeah. But yeah, so I've done that. And my second single, Middle Somewhere, was really exciting. It's gotten me as a finalist in the Cube Effect, which is a Brisbane City Council initiative. It's like a development program.
Great.
But yeah, so I've got my debut album coming. I'm also finishing writing my debut musical. I'm also working on my second album.
Have you named the musical yet?
No,
Okay.
I did, but I'm kind of it's a little debating right now. It's going to be, but it's like a 90-minute contemporary musical.
Fantastic.
I've got 10 of the 12 songs done.
Oh, wow.
And then my second album, which I hope to release next year,
Yeah.
whilst I'm in the midst of recording my musical.
Yeah.
It's going to be a chapter 2 to my first album, so it's
Okay.
going to be different genre,
Yeah.
but same person.
Sounds fantastic. Just for you, those of you who may be watching this not in the current time frame, it's 2026 right now in April. So her second album may be coming in 2027 sometime, right? But
100%.
yeah,
So
there
the
you
first
go.
album 2026,
Yeah.
second album 2027.
There you go. I want to ask you another question.
Go.
Taking your music from live produced works to live on stage, doing gigs.
Yes.
Do things change? If people
Absolutely.
are going to see you live, what should they expect?
Yeah.
What are you trying to deliver to people?
Yeah. I mean, this is like the most fun thing about taking it to stage is I love adapting it. And like Middle Somewhere, for example,
yeah.
that in the produced version song, it's very choppy. There's lots of electronic elements and it's like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
The live version has an extended instrumental
There you
that goes
go.
to like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It's all about engaging the audience in a fresh way, making it accessible for a band as well. And genuinely having fun, once again, telling story. It's like every time I want, in a rehearsal room or on a stage, it's all about, is this a safe space? And is this a space where people feel like they are able to express themselves the best through the music?
Yeah.
And do I have the correct band members to be able to do that too?
So band-wise, on stage, what's the lineup?
There's 7 people, including myself. Yeah. That's for like a big band if we don't strip it back. So there's me on acoustic guitar and vocals. I got my beautiful friend Grace Spinks on BVs, Chloe Fraser on keys, Chloe Forbes on saxophone. We have a little sax.
Wow.
It's very fun.
Bringing back the 80s, baby.
I grew up on a lot of 80s and it shows.
How good.
And then I got Hayden White on drums,
Nice.
Jerry James
Fantastic drummer. Oh, geez, you got Jerry on the...
I got Jerry on the bass. I know. And we're currently in between electric guitars. So I had Ben Lloyd on electric guitar, and then we're bringing somebody else. It's confirming, but there's a lot of.
Are you looking for an electric guitarist, or have you got your eye on somebody right now?
I've got my eye on 2 people.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to test out and see.
But if you think you're a
available.
guitar legend and you want to reach out to Faith, who knows? But just quietly, just so you know, I know all those band members. That's a pretty bloody shit hot band too, by the way.
And they are incredible communicators. They show up, they do the work, but they are also like, I don't leave a single session without having laughed at least once and had a great conversation. And they are so talented. And so when you get on stage, even little things will change every single time. There's not one song that sounds the exact same.
Good.
I know.
So every song's like a bit exciting. It's not like, oh, we're playing this again.
I'm like, oh, freaking Johnny. I'm done with this guy.
It's funny though, like on the podcast here, we've been talking a little bit about education. And did you meet all these people whilst you were studying?
All of them.
How good.
Every single one of them I met while studying.
And university can do that for you. Hey, it does open doors to networks and collaboration. And
that was one of the biggest things I got out of it. Like, the study was great. Look, I'm happy I'm not writing another essay for a while, but I'll say that.
I'm happy I'm not reading with them as well.
Oh my gosh, referencing. Whew.
I know.
But as much as I got a lot of stuff out of it in growing on, you know, how do I use a studio desk, all that kind of thing. The genuinely biggest thing was not only the friendships, but then the relationships. The person who's mixing my album, that was from there. The person mastering, Paul Blakey.
Did I introduce you?
You introduced me to him.
Yeah, and he's a legend, by the way. Check Paul Blakey out.
Who's
mixing it? Cormac
Finn. Not only,
shout out to Cormac. He's a legend.
He's the nicest guy, but he's also a producer and mixer.
Yeah,
he's incredible.
Highly talented sound engineer, mixer, wonderful guy. And Paul Blakey mastering, but also an industry connection between so many musicians. Like, he's a mover and shaker and such a wonderful, lovely, authentic person as well.
He is. I met him in person. It's funny because I worked with him for ages and I was like, who is this guy?
Who is this guy?
Who is Paul?
Loves a chat.
He does love a chat.
Loves a coffee, a chat, and his Triumph motorcycles. Have you seen his motorcycles?
I've heard about the motorcycles,
Loves them.
But I got to meet him and it was so, and that's the thing, I think I'm really grateful because there's people I've met in this industry who aren't in it for others. They're very much, this is about me, and it can be quite dangerous actually, especially as a girl. So I'm really, when you are yourself and you set boundaries and you know who you are and your identity, you can be on the lookout for people who also respect that. And I now have people in my life who not only do I respect and admire, like I see them and I'm like, you're freaking awesome. But we're mutual. And
how good is it that you actually really like to be around these people?
I do. Like we hang even when it's not music. Like it's great.
I tell people like, you can find great musicians. They're everywhere. There's lots of great musicians.
We're floating around.
But why not have people that you like to hang with as well?
That's what I'm saying. And that genuinely, I think it's something I remember you, like anything I heard while studying.
Yeah, you can.
You can play the best guitar solo in the world. But if your personality...
No one likes to work with a douchebag.
No one.
No one.
You're not going to get very far. And if you do get a bit far, it's not going to go down well.
And sometimes ego's the problem, right? Sometimes it's ego that's the problem. So
exactly. I think it's, how do you get in touch with who you are and the things you need to work on and reflect on how you communicate with others. Like, this is something I worked on too. Practice talking with others. Like, even if you have to, I know it sounds so dumb, but like, talk to a mirror. Anything you can do to make sure that you, when you walk into a space, even if you're nervous, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to say whatever. But come at it with an open heart, open mind, be respectful, be kind, and work hard.
Oh, God love you, Faith. Seriously, what a wonderful person. You kind of answered it. This is my last question.
Oh, no.
You've ruined my last question.
I'm sorry.
I was going to ask you for any advice you have for young people wanting to do what you're doing. But
I feel like I like to yap. I'd say, One, do you love it? Is like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Because it's not just an industry where you walk in, you play a song and you're done. Like there's late nights, there's stress, there's everything. You work multiple jobs, everything.
Success comes with people who work hard.
You have to work hard.
You have to work hard.
And not just at your craft, but at everything else around it. But I'd also say there's going to be a lot of voices everywhere.
Yeah.
And that your own critique, other people's, some are worth taking, some are not. It's important that you know where you are, you continue pursuing and understanding your identity, not just as an artist, but as a person, because I'll feed into it. And then as those voices grow louder and louder, you can separate the ones that are going to actually inform and help you grow to the ones that you need to ignore and let be.
Yeah.
And I think that's the biggest, because that affects the gigs you take.
Absolutely.
The music you make, everything. Trust yourself and trust your gut. You have one for a reason.
Yeah.
So,
fantastic. There you go.
Yeah.
Jeez, how good. All
Thanks
right,
for having me.
We're going to get Faith to play for you now.
Yay.
So I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Faith, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Faith Kayrooz, you got to check her out, man. You check Johnny out too. What an awesome song. She's got her album which is being released. She's doing a musical. She's got another album coming.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if she's doing shows, you'll be able to check her out.
Thank you so much.
You're a legend.
You're a legend too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Johnny's not like other boys. He wishes he could stay at school most days. 'Cause every day his mom grows a little more thin. What's scary to him is he doesn't recognize his father's face. Well, Johnny never wins any fight. Sister screams into her pillow every damn night, and he wishes he could drive away, but he knows he counts his reasons to stay. These four walls don't sit like they used to. There's cracks in the corner and holes in the sleepless nights are living proof that the home you held was a place you never knew, and a place that should have held you. Oh, Johnny's stuck in the in-between. Looking a little too old for fresh off of 17. Well, he draws a plan to someday leave, grab his bag, his books, and his laundry, but something makes him wait. Johnny tells himself that it's braver if he stays in. These four walls don't sit like they used to. There's cracks in the corner and holes in the roof, and sleepless nights, they're living proof that the home you held, well, you never knew, and the place you held, it should have held you. And the picture frame looks worse for wear. His mother's eyes are a lot more scared. His favorite room where he used to lie, it's darker and colder every night, and every word, it starts a fight. Every truth is another lie. He can say he's free and say he's fine, but he's just a boy with a broken mind. Bonnie's not like other boys. He wishes he could stay at school most days, 'cause every day he grows a little more thin. What's scary to him is he doesn't recognize his own